Hello and welcome. This is only about the third time I've started this video. For some reason, once I start to speak, my eyes they feel really dry and sandy and gritty. Not sure why. However, we are going to proceed. And welcome. I'm going to touch on my new topic today of my new series, and I think I'm going to call it Dead On. A lot of you want to know a little more about my mediumship and my paranormal, some of my experiences, and I'm going to relay some of those to you. And I think I'm going to call it Dead On. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you have a better name in your mind that I should call it, let me know. Give me that feedback. Today I am going to talk about, some of you would like to hear some of the stories that I have about some of my mediumship and some of the things that happen that way. Yeah, I see dead people. From an early age, I could see, hear, and feel. Thank you, Spirit, for acknowledging that. I could hear and I saw dead people. So it's something I had all my life. I squelched it and I pushed it down, and it was scary, especially as a child. And it caused me a lot of other problems throughout my life. But once I let it open and I asked God to guide me and bring Jesus in as my own personal tutor. Yeah, if you don't believe that, you guys better research Jesus a whole lot more, because those years he was missing, he traveled to the Middle East, the Far East, and he learned Reiki, he learned healing, he learned a lot of things from the yogis and the teachers there. But I'm going to talk to you today about one of my stories of one of the dead people that I have been able to channel. I was home one day, just scrolling through Facebook, and a friend, a man that I know, local to the area, his face came across my feed on Facebook. He was the father of, and he still is, of Michael Marzano. And if you are from northwestern Pennsylvania, you know who Michael Marzano is. Michael was killed over in Iraq. Oh gosh, what year was that? It was in, I believe, the early 2000. What the heck was it? I don't know right now. How long has that been? Anyway, I see his father's face go across my Facebook. Immediately, I felt the presence. He was to my right. He said, "Will you talk to my dad?" Okay, I guess I better. I have never had spirit contact me and ask me to deliver a message. So I happened to get a hold of his dad, and he got back with me. And I said, "Your son is here with me, and he wants you to have a message." Now, Michael was killed in an, I do believe it was an IED explosion, a roadside bomber kind of thing. And as he connected to me, he told me, he said, "Tell my dad I saw the floor of the vehicle blow open. I saw the flash from that bomb, but I did not hear the boom." He told me, "Jesus pulled me out of my body before my death. He pulled my soul out of that body that was in that military vehicle before my death. I didn't hear it because I didn't feel it." Now, Michael was killed in that explosion. And his family grieved. The county grieved. The country grieved. He said, can you deliver a message to my dad? And I said, sure. It happened to be somebody that I ride with on occasion. I've camped with him and had an occasional beer with the man. And it's hard to give a message to somebody that you know that doesn't ask. It can be considered a, oh gosh, what do we call it? It has a regular name. It's kind of what the Long Island medium does. You just can't surprise attack somebody with a reading. You have to ask their permission if they're willing to receive your message. And he said, yes, by all means, Tina. And I said, Michael is telling me about the explosion. By any chance, did they send home, or no, excuse me, I take that back. By any chance, did he have a rosary with him? Because he's showing me the rosary visually. And his dad said, yes. It still had his blood on it when they sent it home. Michael's telling me that just prior to his deployment that you and he got to go on a vacation. His dad said, yes, we got to go to Las Vegas. He tells me he had the time of his life. He got to hang out with you. Now that's crazy because look what just popped up on my phone. Whoops, where'd it go? Yeah, Michael Marzano. So I had just looked it up. I couldn't remember if it was Iran or Iraq, but anyway, Michael was telling me that you guys had some kind of goofy shirts on. His dad said, yeah. We went and got matching Hawaiian print shirts. And I hear music. And I asked his father, and his dad's name is Al. And Al's just a good old guy. I said, Al, I hear music. And it sounds to me like that song, We All Just Want to Be Big Rock Stars, doing something and having 15 cars, right? You guys all know the song. He said, yes. We were walking around Vegas singing that song. I got goosebumps even relaying this message to you guys. He delivered a little bit more of the message that was a little more personal, and I won't go into. But he validated for me and his dad who he was coming through. Now, he wasn't trapped on the other side by any means. He just happened to know that I was a local woman who did this kind of woo-woo stuff and came to me to tell his dad he's okay on the other side. He's all right. He's whole. And they're not at peace over there. They're having a ball. They're not sitting around. No, they're doing the things they couldn't do in this life, and so was Michael. Well, as he began to wrap up the message, and I got to tell you, I was teary-eyed the whole way through. I'm choking up now just relaying this. He said, you tell my dad I would do it again for my God and my country. So there you have it. That's one story of, and I imagine the story being relayed by video doesn't do it much good, but that is the story of Michael Marzano. They have gone on to name our local Social Security building here in Mercer County after him. There's a lot of things dedicated to all of the fallen, no matter where. But that is just one I wanted to touch on with you guys, just to get started with the new Dead On series. All right, there you have it. Want you guys to know that I never leave you, that I don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.